This is Maya. Let's get into it. This morning, your AI agent worked the Acme matter. It pulled documents, summarized filings, answered questions. This afternoon, it is on a completely different client's matter. And because it remembers, it helpfully surfaces something from Acme, a detail, a strategy, a reference, dropped right into a different client's conversation. Attorney-client privilege protects confidential communications, and it is fragile. Disclose privileged material to someone outside that relationship, and you can waive it. The waiver can be permanent, and it can reach past the single thing that slipped. One stray cross-matter disclosure, and the protection is gone for that client. And I want to be clear, this is worse than a technicality. You have now exposed one client's confidential information to another client. That is a conflict. That is an ethics problem, sitting right on top of the privilege waiver. Picture explaining to opposing counsel that your agent used their client's documents to answer your client's question. There is no version of that conversation that goes well. So here is why it happens. You gave the agent memory. You gave it broad access. You did it on purpose because you wanted one assistant that was useful across the whole firm, one system that knows everything. But context carried across matters is the exact thing a law firm is built to prevent. Lawyers wall off matters by training, by duty. It is reflex. The agent was never given the walls. So it does the one thing it is good at. It remembers, and it shares. Every associate learns on day one to never mix privileged information across cases. The agent learned nothing. It just optimizes for being helpful. And here, being helpful is the breach. So what does good look like? Per matter isolation. When the agent works a matter, it can access only that matter. Every other matter is blocked. No memory carries across the wall. So the record reads, agent working the Doe versus Acme matter, accepted that matter only, blocked all other matters. Cross-context? None. And logged. Logged so you can actually prove the wall held when someone asks. The mistake is treating an AI assistant like a single brain that gets smarter the more it remembers across the firm. In most work, that is a feature. In legal work, with privileged client data, that same memory is the liability. So before you let an agent touch a second client's matter, ask one question. What is stopping it from carrying the first client's confidential information into the second? If the answer is nothing, then nothing is. Privilege is binary. It holds or it is waived. The agent does not know the difference until you build the wall. If this sounded like the setup running in your firm right now, share it with the person who needs to hear it. See you next time.